Hi guys, welcome to this week's vlog. Today is January 11th, which means that it is Jet's first birthday. So last night Justin made Jet kind of like a little makeshift, like a little treat. Okay, so the treat is kind of supposed to look like a number one. I feel like you did a good job. We would make Jet a cake, but Jet has a very sensitive stomach and we don't want to mess that up. So we know that these treats and peanut butter are okay for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jet. Yeah.
Okay, my fault.
Happy birthday to you. Did you fart?
You did.
You did. Here you go. Happy birthday, Stink Stink. Happy birthday. I also said to those boys, but it's just Jet's birthday. Happy birthday, Jet. Do not swallow that whole thing whole, bro.
Please, too.
I'm about to go and get a Brazilian wax. And so kind of like my routine before I get a wax is I'll take a shower. I took a shower this morning right after I got off work. So I took a shower at like 9 o'clock. Got in the bed, slept until like 4 o'clock. I ate lunch and then I got another like rag or like face towel, and then I clean inside my vagine and then outside, and then I clean my butt. So inside, outside, and then my butt hole, because I get the full Brazilian, so I get like everything going, like off the sides. I do the insides, she does the butt strip, she does all that. So I gotta make sure that all my parts are clean. And then I put on some lotion. This is the current lotion that I like to use. It's the Vanilla Cashmere by EOS. The only bad thing I can say about this lotion, the pump part sucks very badly. It's not great. I wish it came out in just like the little squeezy bottle, because I just feel like that's better. So I go ahead and freshen up. I usually always put on like my scents too. So this is the Eilish perfume by Billie Eilish. And then this is the Brazilian Crush 62. This is like the only body spray that I use. Like I have been using the Eilish and the 62, Brazilian 62. What? I'm gonna sneeze on it. The Brazilian Crush 62 combo for so long, and people say that it just like it smells good on me, and I didn't realize until TikTok that like different perfumes and like body stuff smells different on different people, because like you have your own body chemistry. But the Vanilla Cashmere, the Eilish, and the Brazilian Crush 62, like that is my combo, and I'll always stick with that. Okay, 30 minutes before my appointment, I always take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. There is a stark difference of when I take it and how I feel like my wax goes, and when I don't take it and how my wax goes. When I do take it, the pain is very, very minimal, like maybe a 3, and the pain only lasts for like a second, maybe. The anticipation is worse than the actual pain with the wax. That's something that I've learned. So yeah, take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. This comes everywhere with me. I'm gonna link it down in the description box. I got it from Amazon. It's kind of empty right now because I've been using it. It has ibuprofen at the top, extra strength Tylenol at the bottom. This is some phenylephrine. I don't feel like phenylephrine works as well as people think it works. It doesn't work well for me anyway. And I usually also have some Dayquil / NyQuil and Mucinex in there, but I ran out because we've been using it. Okay, cheers. Down the hatch. Okay. So, that's good. I need to charge my Oura ring. Do not let me forget that I need to charge this. People always ask me, do I like my Oura ring? Yes, absolutely. If I ever lost this a day in my life, I would be buying another one, because that is how special and important it is to me. Now, if you don't know what an Oura ring is, basically, it's a ring. Goes on your finger, obviously. I don't know if you'll be able, okay, can you kind of see like the little grooves? Okay, so that goes like on your finger, like on the inside of your finger, and it tells you like how well you slept. It starts there, how well you slept, how stressed you are, and then based off of how well you slept and like your current stress levels, it'll give you like a readiness score for the day. The readiness score for the day will tell you whether you need, like, whether your body's like super rested, your stress levels are really low, like you can work out today, go all out, go for a walk, do something you enjoy, Or if you haven't slept very well and your stress levels are going up, your temperature is going up, because it also takes your temperature every day. And I'll say, hey, like, let's just relax today. Like, no working out, just kind of rest, relax, catch up on your sleep. Or like if you take a nap that's too late in the day, it's like, hey, be mindful. Like, I saw that you took a nap today at this time. Like, you usually go to sleep around this time, so try not to take a nap so close to bedtime because it can affect your sleep. Like, it's okay for an hour, let's go on a brisk walk, or, you know, whatever to kind of help. It also gives you a sleep score. So your sleep score tells you how long you were in REM sleep, deep sleep. I'm gonna put my stuff over here. And then the sleep score is gonna tell you how long you were in REM sleep, deep sleep, light sleep. And it also tells like when you move and turn around. I thought I move a lot in my sleep, but apparently I don't. I guess I sleep like a log. But yeah, so it tells you all of that. It tracks your cycle and like your ovulation and all that stuff. It takes your temperature every day. It can also track your workout. So if like your Apple Watch dies or something, you can just use your ring. And it's pretty similar to like the amount of calories that you burn on the Apple Watch versus the amount of calories you burn on this. It's pretty similar. So I like it for me. And I've had mine since August of 2023. So this is going on the second year that I've had it, and I still love it. I have the Heritage. You have to get it sized because my engagement ring and my wedding band is a 6.75. Which, what? I didn't even know they could do that. A 6.75, and this is a 12. So they have it in Target, they have it in Best Buy, they have like little rings that you can like try on, like ring sizer thing. I'm gonna put it right here. This is what it looks like. And you just like stick your finger in it and you see which one works best for you. Mine is a size 12. So don't just buy your normal ring size because it is not the same. So 6.75 and 12, they're different. Okay, I need to blow my nose. I got something to make it lay down. I feel like I look so crusty. My hair gel, like I used them both together and they kind of flaked up a little bit. Can I show y'all this? Or is that gross? Can y'all see? It's like little white flakes. I don't know, maybe you can't. I can see. Okay, I think I'm ready. I don't know if I said this, but I like to take my ibuprofen at least 30 minutes before my wax because I needed to give it time to settle in. Most medicines that you take by mouth, like pills, they take 30 minutes to like actually start working. I didn't learn that until nursing school, and it helps a lot with like my perception of pain and pain relief. So it takes about 30 minutes, so it's not gonna work instantly. The only medicine that's gonna work instantly is something that is hitting that vein. So yeah, but this is really good. Definitely get one of these. I wish I had one that was bigger and had more compartments, but you know what they say about wishing. You can wish in one hand and in the other. My ROTC instructor used to tell us that. He was so like miserable. He was so miserable, and it's like he would want everybody else to be miserable with him. And I really think that he had an unrealistic expectation of what a high school JROTC instructor was gonna get as far as like the maturity level in children. Like, I really don't care what grade you're in high school. Like, you still have some level of immaturity, and like you're supposed to. So it's like, anyway, he was horrible. Not my fave. Not my fave. And everybody act like that was just so sacrilegious for me to say. They're like, what the do you mean you don't like the Colonel? I don't like bitch. Like, what? I am not joking when I say that was the best wax I've ever gotten. And sometimes, like right before I get a wax, especially when it's with someone new, or even when it was with Ashley, who I've been seeing for 2 years, I sometimes get really nervous about like, what are we going to talk about? Like, am I just going to lay there? Like, I need to like think of something to say, right? So I was nervous about that. They were like, oh, hey, like she's running just like a little bit behind. Like, I hope that's okay. And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, the days catch up to you. Like, it's fine. So we go in there. We start clicking like this. Like off the bat immediately, we're fused. And it got to the point where like I didn't even realize that she was waxing me. It just felt like we were just having a conversation. And she's just like, she just like me. She just like me. It was like the most girliest girl talk I have had in a very, very, and not like nails and, you know, bows and butter. Like, listen to this. You're not gonna believe this. And we had just met. We talked for 10 minutes while she did my wax start to finish. We learned so much about each other. It was too good. It was too good. Then she was telling me she did like 206 waxes in the span of 5 days, and that she's always booked. I see why. I see why. First of all, the wax, phenomenal. The conversation, phenomenal. I will be booking with her for the rest of my days. You can go ahead and pre-book all of my appointments for the rest of the year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She was phenomenal. The 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, that pain did not touch me. That pain did not touch me. And I'm somebody like, everything hurts. Like literally, you thump me, I'm gonna be like, ow. Like everything hurts. So the fact that I can get a Brazilian wax, the inside, the outside, and my hole, and not feel anything, 800 milligrams of ibuprofen is that girl. I don't care. It's good. It's good. So if you need some strong pain medicine, take it. Okay, so I thought I filmed the before, and I did, but I filmed it in slow-mo. But anyway, right now I'm cleaning my Crocs because they were super dirty, so I've just been kind of letting them marinate in the sink for a second. I used some Dawn power wash and I took out all of my gibbets, so now we got a new scrub daddy, and I got some warm to hot water, and we're just gonna scrub it. Wow, it already looks so much better. It was like dark brown, like it was really disgusting. I don't know if I'll be able to get this. I don't know what this is, if it's gum or paint. I really don't know what it is, but these literally look brand new. Like it is like night and day. Okay, you can kind of still see the dirt on this one, like all the little spots, but that one was like way worse. Like it had like caked in like straw and everything on it. Okay, I'm gonna use this Mickey Mouse cup, and I'm gonna put all the giblets in here and let them. I lost one. Ooh, and that's a letter, so I definitely need that one. I'm gonna put all the little giblets in here, and then I'm just gonna put some Dawn power wash on these two. Just spray them like that. Pour some hot water on them. Alright, I let these sit for like 5 minutes and stuff, or the bubbles are kind of starting to go away. Okay, like this flour, y'all, it was literally so dirty. So we're just gonna scrub it with a toothbrush. This is not my toothbrush, this is just our cleaning toothbrush. That is so good, it literally looks brand new. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest. Alright, so I finished with my Crocs. I washed them and then I let them dry on the counter upside down on top of a towel. And so we have Aloha on this side, and then it has like the Hawaiian flower, it has a crab, a turtle, and a cherry. And then on this one, it has crab, turtle, cherry, 2 flowers, a rainbow, and then Little Miss Peppa Pig. So cute. These are kind of like my house shoe Crocs. So they're kind of, I don't know. I've had these for a really, really long time. Like the bottom is starting to get a little crazy. It's kind of smooth on the bottom, but I might as well wash these since I washed the other ones. All right, so I cleaned the Crocs off with the same thing that I cleaned the other ones off, literally just Dawn power wash and warm water, and they already look brand new. Like these look like new Crocs out of the store. Who knew? Why are toothbrushes making weird noises? It's all the fucking fake teeth you got. Anyways, good morning, guys. Today we're going to Pilates. Like I said in last week's vlog, I wanted to try to go to Pilates at least 10 times a month to make the fact that my membership is $200 with my nurse discount worth it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're also going to 9 Round because Justa works this evening. I saw these Valentine's Day brownies that I really wanted to make. They were so cute, so I want to...
You want to what? You want to do what in my kitchen?
Back the fuck up. What?
You want to do what in my kitchen?
Why are you so close to me? My breath smells good.
It smells like man.
It smells good.
You just brush your teeth.
It smells good.
It smells good as toothbrush smells.
It smells good though.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw some stop stealing my shit. You don't even be using it right.
It go on my face. What are you talking about?
No, you don't be doing it right. No. You gotta go over the eye.
No, man, it's my face. Don't tell me.
Over the other side.
Don't tell me how to use your facial ingredients.
You gotta get in the crook of your nose. And then you gotta go down the neck.
What? That's not your face.
Like this.
It's not your face.
It's a part of my face.
No, it's not.
And then you go inside the ear.
Okay, you doing a lot.
And then you do the back of the ear.
You tweak it.
Then you inside the other ear.
Okay, you tweak
and the back
it.
Of the ear.
This is.
And then it should look like that.
Okay.
Let me see yours. Black.
It's literally got less turns on it.
That's cause you.
Your face is dirty.
You wiping the same spot. See, you know what? Let me just focus on.
You upsetting JoJo?
No, you're upsetting JoJo. JoJo hates you.
No, JoJo hates you.
No, JoJo hates you. Then we take some toner.
Is your skin confused?
I hope they eat you alive. I really, really do. This is the Wild Dew Essence Treatment. I absolutely love it. It's almost gone, but I'm literally going to use it until the very last drop. I really want to go to Sephora today, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I want to, but I'm not going to. This is the moisturizing cream that I use. It's also by First Aid Beauty. Comes in a little jar. I'm telling y'all this as if y'all have not seen me get ready 74,000 times, but it's important. And then we're just gonna rub that in. The only reason that I'm probably not gonna go to Sephora today is because the nearest Sephora to us is like an hour away. And that's a little crazy. That's a little out the way. Especially when I know for a fact that I could order it and it could be here like tomorrow. So I'm probably not gonna do that. But I will order it just so that y'all can see what I get. But really the only thing that I need is some more Summer Fridays because I have this one that I use. This is the vanilla. And I've used a good bit of it, but there's like a clump that's stuck and it won't let the rest of it come out. So I have to squeeze it really hard to get it to come out. And I just don't love doing that constantly. So yeah. Justin, what color are you wearing today?
I don't know, probably. Yo, where the heck is my red Nike tank top?
I just put it in the washer. It was on the side of the washing machine. Yeah, I just put it in the washer.
I went red or die.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I ain't got many colors to pick from.
Whose fault is
black, gray, or red?
Okay, so what color are you gonna pick?
Probably blue.
Just scared. Okay.
You know, cowboy shirt away from me.
They going to the Super Bowl next year, bro.
They're not.
No, they're not. They're not. They're not. Part of me wants to save this wash and go because it's only been a week and it still looks pretty good for it to only have been a week. But I don't know, it's kind of giving mushroom right now. I'm gonna braid it up tonight regardless, so it's just a situation where do I want to wear my hair out to Pilates or do I want to wear a hat to Pilates? Because I'm probably gonna do my hair when I come back because it's starting to like build up on the side. I don't know if you can see that. I think for the sake of cohesiveness and time, we're just gonna wear it out to Pilates today. Imagine never having a moment's peace. No. Don't go anywhere. Just sit. Let me embarrass you on camera. You're so cute, Jet. Alright, so we just went to Pilates. Justin, how was it?
Was it? It was a good class. It was a really good class, in fact. Abby's a bad person. I don't know if she watches these or not. She's a bad. You're a bad person. I just want to know that. I told her that.
No, you're not. Oh, I didn't know you told her that.
She laughed. I was like, oh, that's how y'all feel. But no, it was a really good class. I was really tested today. My hamstrings and abs hurt. But it's good. It's what I need. Because I wouldn't do something like that on my own. I barely want to do something, tell them what to do. So, no, it was very good though.
Yeah.
Top tier.
My phone stopped recording like 24 minutes in, so that's why there's not like a lot of footage of like, because it like filmed the warm up kind of, but like not the actual stuff that we did. So that's why there's not a lot. But I'm going to Pilates 3 more times this week, so y'all would get more Pilates vlogs.
It's water tasty.
It is good for whatever reason, but I'm about to get my eyebrows waxed.
Get mine too.
Because they look kind of bad.
I'm not strong enough for that.
I also think that I'm gonna braid my hair tonight in like rows, not like straight backs. I mean, yeah, straight backs.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You do know what that means. What does that mean?
I don't.
Oh. I'm gonna come back later because she's doing lashes right now, and that's gonna take her 45 minutes, and I don't want to wait 45 minutes. I'll come back later. It's fine.
Better, man.
So watch the whole thing. Yeah.
Paid partnership. You're already getting paid.
Yeah, let that shit play.
You're already getting paid.
Let that shit play.
You're already making money.
Y'all go watch my TikTok.
You already made the money.
My TikTok.
You already made the.
And the Instagram reel. Watch it all the way through. And then let me look comment. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But Justin made cookies from scratch because he's that grown. So I'm gonna show y'all what they look like.
Oh, that.
Justin, they look Justin, they look like normal cookies. Like, what are you talking about? They look. Why are you being so hard on yourself?
Cause they just not.
What? They look like normal. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, like I made you these cookies," you'd be like, "No, those are ugly." No, you would eat them. Yes.
Sure.
I also ended up not getting my eyebrows waxed, as you can tell, because she was doing somebody's lashes, and that usually takes a while. So I was like, I'll just come back later.
Every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark mood, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. When you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Okay, so y'all know last week we started doing Target pickup orders exclusively. We have no reason to go in Target because every time we go in Target, we end up spending like $400, and it's just like on stuff that's unnecessary, right? So it's just a lot easier to just be home and be like, oh, we need this, and we need this, and we need that, and oh, we're running kind of low on this. Let's get that. Like it's easier to do it at home, and I feel like we spend less money. So this is everything that we got for the week. I will say my only gripe about Target pickup is number one, they use an unnecessary amount of bags. But I will say they do give you the option to use your own bags, which I guess is like where they just put all the stuff in the car and you put it in your own bags in your own time. And that there's a really long wait time. Like there were people that came and went, and I was there first. And they ask you to tell them when you're on the way. So I gave them a 30-minute heads up before I ever got there. And then when I got there, everybody else was getting their orders and I was still just kind of like right there. So I waited for another 30 minutes. But I will say, they say that from 4 to 7 is the busiest time. But like, if other people are doing laps around me and getting their stuff and they have more stuff than I do, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, that's cool. Right, and complain. We got some mozzarella sticks. We got these last week and Justin really liked them. Then we got some large raw shrimp. I don't know why I said large like that. Large. Some bleach spray because we were running out of that. I'm gonna set that over here. And then we got some regular whole milk. And then Justin got his protein chocolate milk from Fairlife. Justin said that we were out of taco seasoning. I just kind of took his word for it because he said, oh no, he did not lie. Yeah. So we got 5 packs of the El Paso taco seasoning. Sometimes we get the like the big seasoning container, but they were out of it. Justin also requested some veggie straws, so we got some of those. And then I wanted to make Valentine's Day brownies, so I got some Supreme Chocolate Chunk Brownie Mix from Betty Crocker. Then I got some Oreos because they're supposed to go like inside the brownie, I think. We had mashed potatoes last week with our shrimp skewers, and so Justin said he really, really loved them. I also really, really loved them. I can tear up some mashed potatoes. So we got 3 little packets of the instant mashed potatoes, and then some Valentine's Day sprinkles. And then we got some 85% lean ground beef. We got 2 of those. Then we got some Jimmy Dean regular pork sausage. We use that for breakfast stuff, but we're also doing homemade pizzas tonight, so we use it for the pizza as well. Then we needed a new Dish Daddy like refill for our scrubber one because the other one looks insane. So put that to the side. And then this is like a staple, I feel like, in so many black households. I've never had the lemon fresh one, but they had to substitute because they didn't have the original. But Comet is so good. Like cleaning the tub with Comet, it's just really the cleanest tub. It's just really the cleanest tub you ever have. It's amazing. So, got some Comet. And then got some Eater Baked cookie dough from Pillsbury. This is the sugar cookie. I thought they were gonna have like the regular Valentine's Day ones out, but I guess the Target that I went to does it. Got some mozzarella cheese. We'll be using that for pizza tonight. And then I didn't even look to see if we needed eggs, but I feel like we always need eggs because we run through them so fast. So 30 kind of eggs, some Annie's mac and cheese cups, and then some apple juice. And then we got a thing of, oh y'all can see that, a 24 pack of Diet Coke, a 24 pack of regular Coke. And yeah, all this was $220. We eat pizza pretty frequently. I did not know that it was this big. But we got some pizza pans. This is really huge. Now, do I feel like this is worth $220? No. We got more stuff last week and spent less money. Like last week, I think our Target grocery bill was like $175. So the fact that it's $220 this week, and they didn't give us our apple juice last week. So we had to get another thing of apple juice, and I didn't realize it until today when I was putting it on the list. And I was like, wait, I feel like we just got apple juice. So I went in there and I looked in the cabinet, I looked in the pantry, could not find the apple juice. I went back to the Target Circle like drive-up order and it was on there. So we just literally didn't get it. So we had to pay another $14 for some freaking apple juice. Yeah, I just had to gripe about that for just a second. Oh, we also got JoJo some more dog food, and his dog food is $36. So that probably contributed very heavily to the hefty price tag.
On a pro with that Atari, nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation, rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Alright, so the pizza is done. It's all cut up and it looks really, really good. And I'm also glad that I did the stuffed crust. Even though Target forgot our Colby Jack cheese, they just literally didn't put it in there. It was fine. We ended up having enough leftover cheese that we already had in the fridge to make it work.
They didn't get the cheese.
No, they
didn't get the cheese.
They forgot.
They got the apple juice, but they didn't get the cheese. Mm-hmm. That's not the priority here.
Good morning, guys. So last night I read 100 pages of my book, like more than 100 pages really, and I'm so proud of myself because I was on page like 100 literally, and I was like, wow, it's already 11 o'clock and I have to read 100 pages before I go to sleep. But I did it, and it was like so, like the book is just like so easy to read. It's so fun. I love it. So went to sleep at like 1 something. Well, no, I fell asleep and then I woke up when Justin got in the bed and it was like 1 something at that point. So then after that, got up at 7:15 because that's usually when Jet starts whining because he wants to be out of his crate, whatever. So I took them out, and then my sister texted me and she was like, hey, I'm ready when you are. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm like the guarantor, is that how you say it, for my sister, because she's gonna be getting her first like apartment in the city. So I was like, okay, cool. So we went ahead and did the application together. Justin went to go drop off Jet and JoJo at daycare, and now we're at Pilates, so let's go to Pilates.
Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you doing what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want.
Okay, so just got back from Pilates. I usually don't do the 1.5 classes just because they're not offered at a class that's like at a class time that's conducive for my schedule. But today's class was a 1.5 class, and I'm off today, so you know I was able to go, and it was at like 9 a.m. So anyway, I used a new instructor today, and I don't know if I'm just like not super like, I don't know, just like the way she teaches, I just don't know if I really like it. But anyway, during planks, I heard her water bottle crash to the floor, and I'm in my plank, so I look to my left and there's like water gushing over all of her stuff. So I pick up the water, like I pick up the water bottle, I pick up the straw, and I look at her like, ah, yikes. She does not say thank you or like anything. She just looks at me like, yeah, you should have picked up my water bottle. I have a mind to literally dump the entire thing out. All over your notes. Oh, you need those. I don't know. She was just not super nice. Anyway, but yeah, burned 200 calories. It was a 1.5 class, and I definitely felt a difference. Somebody was on my reformer. That's the second day in a row. It's fine. It's fine. As long as I get a corner, I don't really care about which reformer I get. But like, it literally has to be a corner. And like in the video of me and Pilates today, you can see me reach and like go and get it. And she's just like, anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was a little crazy. But yeah, Pilates was good today. And I'm glad that it got everything on film today, because usually sometimes it does not. So I feel like it was a good day. I was gonna stop and go get lunch for me and Justin, but then I remembered, number one, it's literally 10 o'clock, and number two, we still have leftovers from last night. So bam. This is a super random tidbit of information, but if you are ever at the gas station and you're by yourself, put your back flat to your car while you're pumping your gas and keep that head on swivel. Okay? Now if somebody comes up to you, they're giving you a lot of unwanted attention, you start to feel unsafe, or they go to attack you, spray them with gas. Spray them with the gas that you are putting in your car. They will go away. They'll go away. I don't know who told me. I think it was a TikTok. Another reason the TikTok doesn't need to be banned. It was a TikTok of this guy who worked in Secret Service, and he was giving like tips for girls, like whenever you're out and like by yourself and whatever. And that was one of them, and I never thought of that. Spray them with gas. If somebody sprayed me with gas, I don't even know what I would do. I would freak out. I would freak out. Anyway, yeah, that's just something to think about. Nothing happened to me at the gas station today, but it's just a thing that I was thinking about. What else did he say? He's also like, whenever you're at the grocery store, like, get off your phone. Like, get off your phone and stay off your phone until you're in the grocery store. Stay off their phone when you're coming out of the grocery store. If you feel like a car is parked too close to you, like unnaturally close, and it's like a minivan with the sliding doors, don't go in. Go back in the store, meander around for a little bit, or get somebody else to walk you out to your car if you feel like you're unsafe. Or get on the other side of the car, like get in through the passenger if they're on the driver. Yeah, just little things to keep in mind. But after Pilates today, I went home, had breakfast. Justin and I literally slept from 10:40 to 2:59. 10:40 to 2:59. Then Justin got on the phone, talking to his mom, kind of getting an update about like family stuff. And yeah, now I'm at Orange Theory. I did not forget my towel this time. I remembered my towel because I like to put this over the treadmill so I don't see how long we've been running for. Just because I personally feel like it helps. And then I got my water bottle. My class is at 5:30 and it's 5:14. So I'll probably go ahead and go in here so that I can get the treadmill that I want. I just finished up with my Orange Theory class. Burned 609 active calories, 733 total calories. And when I first got in there, I always asked for a tread because y'all know how I feel about starting on like the weight floor of the rower. And I got put next to the Orange Theory OG. And what I mean by that, this man runs at like 15 miles per hour with his heart rate still in the green zone. And he's like 70 years old. So I was like, bro, come on with this. But like being next to him actually made me work harder. And when we were on the weight floor, we were doing like circuits. So like you would do 2 exercises and then you would do a 200-meter row, come back and do exercises 1 through 3, 200-meter row, exercise 1 through 4, 200-meter row. I was running laps around this man and it just made me feel so good. It made me feel so good. And I really hated if he was having a bad day and I was running laps around him like that, but it made me feel good. So now we're gonna go to the pet store. We're gonna get Jet and JoJo some more of their dog treats. These dog treats lasted like 3 months, so we're gonna get these again. And then I may or may not make a stop to Target. I may not. No, because we need cheese. We need cheese like every day. So yeah, we'll go to the pet store, which is like right here, and then we'll go to Target, which is also right here, and then we'll make the hour trek back home. Okay, so the nearest Target to us has a new rule where number one, they have 2. First of all, have you ever had these? These are the dots, pretzels, whatever. That's what let's try. But they have 2 self-checkout, like separate self-checkouts, one on one side of the store and one on the totally opposite side of the store, so that it doesn't matter where you park because you're always going to be close to a self-checkout. Anyway, they closed down one of them like a year ago, opened it for like maybe a few days and then closed it again permanently, and now all their like overstock stuff is just right there, like hangers and other type of shit. That's why is this so hard to open? What? Now there's a hole in the middle of the bag. Okay, I'll just eat it right here. Anyway, and so then self-checkout went from being just regular self-checkout to 10 items or less. It's Target. Be so effing for real. Oh, no. You good. Anyway, and there's this lady that is like, there's 2 girls. Self-checkout police. The black lady, first of all, she's so rude. She's so nasty. She has the worst attitude I've ever seen in a public service worker. And it's just like she hates her job so bad and she wants everybody else to be miserable because she hates her job. Here's the thing. Nobody got down on their knees and begged and pleaded you to work self-checkout at Target. Turns out you applied for the job. Turns out you wanted the job. Turns out I would be so happy if I never saw you ever again. Ever again. You're so annoying. And today, I only had 10 items, but it looked like more than 10 items in my car. So she eyeing my bag, she huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing it. Blow the house down there, bitch. I literally don't give a fuck. It's 8 items. 8 items. So then just to piss her off a little bit more, I started grabbing little snacks and shit. So I got this just to be like, yeah, and I'm still adding stuff while I'm up here. Now what, bitch? Like, yeah. She's so rude. But these are good. These Dutch pretzels, these good. I needed something because I could tell I was about to get hangry, which I need to start packing a snack after Orange Theory because like burning that many calories makes me so hungry. Okay, let's take the long trip back home. But at least I got a snack, got a little podcast. I've been listening to, sorry I'm talking with my food in my mouth, but I've been listening to Crime Junkie again, and that was like the first true crime podcast that I ever started listening to. But then I started listening to Morbid, which I do like Morbid more than Crime Junkie because Morbid's like it's like comedy and it's crime, which like some people don't like that, but like the cases that they cover are so harrowing and so gruesome that like I need a little ha-ha hee-hee. I need a little ha-ha hee-hee moment, and they give it to me, and it's funny. Not the situations, but like they'll like mess up with their words and then they'll say something funny about it. Like, I don't know. Anyway, go listen to an episode of Crime Junkie, and then we're gonna get home. Okay, let me start off by saying that I did my hair because I was tired of dealing with my curly hair and it just wasn't conducive for my gym lifestyle and for going to work. So I braided my hair. I did some straight backs. I suck at parting. I'm not good at parting hair at all, but I did try. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can kind of see. I did try. I feel like for somebody that is not, oop, that's my edges. I feel like for somebody that is not good at parting, I feel like I did a pretty decent job. At least I would say. It's giving very much set it off, but it looks okay. Okay guys, moment of truth. This is some sauce. Okay, so now we're gonna look at my set it off braids that I did last night. I'm scared. I had to loosen it up because it was so tight. I didn't loosen it up until this morning, but like it was so tight. It was so tight. Oh, please look good, please look good, please look good. Does it look good or no? Keep in mind, keep in mind, keep in mind. I will be getting my eyebrows waxed, so it's gonna look very snatched. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this little bun like this. Okay, no, this does not look bad. This braid is a lot bigger than the other ones, but I mean, I feel like for my first time, this does not look bad. Like literally at all. I'm gonna snatch my face tonight. It's fine. The goal was just to keep my hair in like a protective style that I could just wear while I'm going to like Pilates, Orange Theory, running, weightlifting, all that good stuff. So I feel like in truth, the goal was accomplished. Like, set it off if you must. Got like some foam spray and put it on, or foam wrap, whatever it's called. Okay, I'm gonna spray some water. Oh, that feels so good on my scalp. Girl. If my hair turned out bad, it really wouldn't have mattered for real, just because I can throw on a scrub cap at work and it's like it literally never happened. I just kind of want to fix my edges a little bit. I don't want to add more edge control. What time is it? I'm sitting here talking. We gotta leave the house in 4 minutes. What was I gonna say? I don't want to add more edge control, just because when this edge control cakes up, it gets really white, and I just don't want that to happen. Okay, let us very quickly. You still coming?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So Justin just took his first Club Pilates. His first Club Pilates 1.5 class. What are your thoughts?
I'm tired. I'm sweating. Why am I sweating?
I was sweating.
That plank, man. I thought you was over there doing it with me. No.
Yeah, I didn't change my spring. Maybe I will next time. But a blue spring, that's crazy. That's like no help.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I thought you was gonna do that. I made a mistake.
But overall, like what rating?
No, it was good. I was pretty good too.
Okay.
I'm just hurt in a moment.
Yeah, I was very bold and ambitious, and instead of getting the 3-pound weights like usually everybody does, like that's just standard, I got the 5s. And during footwork,
I know them 5s got hit.
I was screaming on the inside, but I'm not a little bitch, so I didn't put them down. I just kept them. I just kept them, and it was a little rough. It was a little rough, I won't lie. But yeah, I also got my eyebrows waxed. They look literally so good.
I got mine too.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He would, but I can't find a place that does just eyebrow arching, like literally just cleaning it up, like no wax. Which I feel like if I can take waxing, I feel like you can take waxing. No?
I've never had a wax before. Ever. Ever.
Remind me to bring a tourniquet home because I want to see how big your veins get.
What?
Your veins on that side are my favorite though. You got 2 like veins that run parallel, these 2. But this one probably blow because it's got a valve. Well, maybe if I started back here.
I'm just saying I get good veins.
You do.
You said it's gonna blow.
No, hold it out again. I'm gonna show y'all too. Wait, where'd it go?
I'm dehydrated.
Shut up. I'm trying to find it. Okay. So y'all see, like this is the vein. I would stick it like back here, but not up here, like where it splits off, because it may blow. But I would definitely stick it like right there. Yummy.
I need some water.
There's literally water right here.
I need some. Love the water.
What? So when I came last week, they had more colors. They had like a pink and a blue, but now all they have is like this cream and kind of like purple, and I don't know if I still want to get it or not, especially since it's literally $100. I don't know. All right, so we ended up going to Academy after Dick's Sporting Goods because they said that they had it in stock. Justin's on the phone all of a sudden.
You need me to come up there real quick? Alright.
Why?
I'm sorry.
What they need?
Somebody coming from downtown. And they don't know how to figure it out.
Are you gonna be back before I get back from work?
Yeah. Yeah. It's good for us.
I mean, I know, I just miss you.
I miss you too. It's the process of being head trainer.
Okay.
You bought some more of them Cracker Jacks.
Stop calling them that.
Good reading.
Thank you. Not the speed. Not the speed. Okay. Anyway, we went to Academy because Dick's Sporting Goods didn't have them. They had like the cream ones that I showed y'all, but they didn't have like blue or any of the variations of the pink. So I got the blue one. And it's honestly really cute. I like it. Bye, I love you. If he's not back before I leave for work, I will cry. Even though we spent the entire day together, I will cry if he's not back. Anyway, got the blue one. Okay, for reference. This is my old lunchbox. This is my old lunchbox. There's nothing wrong with this. Literally, there's nothing wrong with this. I got this from Amazon. It is so spacious. It is ridiculous. Like, and it has all those pockets in there. Like, it has drink pockets and little back zippers and all other kind of contraptions. And it's really good. And I liked it for what it was. And I think this lunchbox is maybe like $20. This lunchbox, as you know, is $100. But I really wanted it. And when I really want something, like, I'm not gonna stop thinking about it, and I'm gonna watch TikTok videos of other people that have it, and then it's going to consume my entire life. So I just have to get it. So yeah, let me unbuckle this. Okay, now if I ever want to use this in the future or use it on the Hydro Flask one that's up there, the pink one that's up there, we can use it for that. But for now, we'll set it off to the side. She's so cute. I have to take a pic. All right, let's open her up. And it kind of like, it's like flat like this, but you have to like pop it open like that. But it does have a lot of space. The only thing is, which I didn't think about this, it doesn't have the side compartments. So it's just that part. But that's okay. I liked it. And Justin was like, do you like it enough for it to be $100? And I was like, yeah, that's just pretty much like 3 months and some change of me taking my lunch to work every day, which I literally do anyway. So it's worth it. And it's cute. And I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it. It's gonna be fun. Okay. I also stopped by Publix and I got me a turkey breast pub sub. And then y'all already know I discovered these yesterday, so I went and got the 10-pack because they're literally so good. So we're gonna go ahead and pack our lunch for work. Okay. Okay, let's start with fruit because I feel like that's always the part that takes the longest. I was hoping that I had a blue, like one of my snackables, and I do. Okay, bro. Okay, now let's get our fruit. Y'all, please tell me why I was about to take a swig of one of the wine coolers that's in there. No, ma'am. You're literally getting ready for work. Do not do that. Okay, let's get a plate. Okay, so the way that I like to do my snackables is in most cases, I like to do 3 fruits and then a crunchy. But today, I don't have 3 fruits. So we're gonna do 2 fruits and 2 crunchies. I feel like that's fair. A few grapes, like maybe this much, and I'm just cutting them over here, but I'm gonna still talk to y'all. I don't know why, but I'm kind of like dreading work this week. Not dreading, I feel like dreading is the wrong word, but it's just like, maybe what I'm trying to say is that I wish that I had more off days. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I wish that I had more off days because this time I had 3 off days. Let me check this location because I hate when that happens. Make sure he's still moving. Okay, he's good. Sorry, I have to check. I get worried. Okay, anyway, I just wish that I had more off days because having 10, like, that spoils you. That spoils you. And then you go back to work, but then it's like last week, like, I was off for almost 10 days, and then I worked for 3, and then I was off for 3. But now, I work for 3, I'm off for 2, work for another 3. And it's just so hard. But, luckily, I love my job, and I work with my friends, so it's not as, like, bad as it could be, you know? So I try to be grateful for what I do have, instead of focusing on the, I have to go to work. It's like, no, like, you get to go to work because 2 years ago, I would have been begging to be a nurse because last year on January 21st, I became a nurse. I took my NCLEX and I became a nurse the next day, a registered nurse the very next day. So I try not to, I don't know the word I'm trying to use. I'm trying not to be like grouchy about something that I know that I prayed for years, you know? So, next we got some pineapples. Justin cut me up a whole pineapple earlier this week. Okay, I think today we're gonna do 2 fruits, a crunchy and a sweet. So for crunchy, we got the pizza, well, I was about to say pizza YouTube. No, pizza goldfish. And then for the sweet, we got the Nerds gummy clusters. But yeah, it doesn't even feel like I've been let me turn it a little bit. It doesn't feel like I've been a nurse for less than a year, like as of this point. Like, it feels like this has genuinely been the longest year ever. Like, it has been such a long year, and it's just also been like super eventful. Like, just so many things have happened, and I wish I could always tell you more about my work life and kind of like the things that I deal with, the things that I go through at work, but I don't. Number 1, for patient privacy, and number 2, like, having social media, and I've said this so many times, like, having social media puts a huge target on your back, and that's just not something that I'm interested in dealing with right now. Because it's already happened to me at work where, like, I have a social media and I get targeted negatively for it, or people treat me differently because of it, and it sucks. It sucks. Like, I had somebody, they don't work there anymore. They worked at another unit, and they would literally come to my unit just to harass me and just like say mean things about me having a TikTok, and then they would leave because they were friends with somebody else that was on the unit, and I guess like they just weren't busy, and so they would just come and like say mean things and leave. But I am queen of not giving a fuck, so it ended up working out just fine. I'm gonna try one of these goldfish because I know they're so good. Hit the spot. Come on now. Oh, these are so addicting. Okay, let me put these away. Okay, for drinks at work, we're gonna have a Mott's apple juice, and then we're gonna have, of course, a Diet Coke. We got our Snackle box. We got turkey breast footlong, which I doubt I eat it all. And then we got some dots. Let me go ahead and open the dots box. Oh, these are so good. They're so good. Okay. So, how do I want to stack this? These are the best cookies on the face of the earth. I will not take any other commentary on that. Unless your commentary is, no, Jay, these are the best cookies in the universe. If you're gonna say anything negative about these, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. These are beautiful. These are marvelous. These are perfect. I've never had a bad cookie. Never. Ever. They're great. So we're gonna be taking one today. Oh! I'm too strong. I'm too strong. You guys. See, the little cheap ones be better than this. Golly. You have got... Justin, don't buy no more of this shit, bro. If this one breaks, I'm gonna lose it. That's what I thought. Y'all don't want to see me crash out now. Lay on the horn to prove that it haunts me. I love you, I'm sorry. Don't forget to delete that. Anyways, they're perfection. Please, please. Look at her. Oh my gosh, you guys. I know y'all just licking the screen, salivating. Oh my god, it's so good. I just want to take a whole row. I want to take a whole row to work. I'm gonna take 2 though. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even going to lie to you. I'm taking 2. All right, you guys, the lunch is packed. I'm gonna show y'all kind of how I packed everything in there. It literally looks fine. So we got sandwich right there. Got the cookies. Make sure I don't mess those up. We got our apple juice, Diet Coke, dots, and then we got our little snackle box at the very bottom. And then it closes just like that. Come on. Don't play, don't play, don't play. All right, y'all. I'm dressed and ready to go to work. I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay, hi guys. Good morning. I have the most pounding headache. And as much as I would love to talk to y'all, I've been dealing with this headache since like 10 o'clock last night, and I forgot my little pill pack that I literally was always talking about. The fact that even that hurt. The fact that I take it everywhere. I forgot it. I guess when I showed y'all, I forgot to put it back in my work bag. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. Then when I wake up, we'll catch up. All right, guys. So I pretty much ended up sleeping all day because when Justin came home, one of the 9-round franchises closed down, and he worked at one that was like independently owned and operated by someone else. It's lore. It's really lore, and I'm not gonna get into it. But he works at the only one that's left, and you know it's doing really well. You know, whatever. So their memberships are not transferable. Like if you worked out at a 9-round that was at the previous location, like your membership doesn't automatically transfer to the one that Justin works at, right? So people were coming in saying like, hey, like this other 9-round has been closed for months and blah blah blah, like can we come work out here? And Justin's like, yeah, you know, absolutely, like let's get your membership changed over. We're gonna waive this, we're gonna waive that, we're gonna blah blah blah. Justin's like very personable, if y'all haven't noticed that already. So he's been having to go into work a lot more because he's the head trainer, and so you know he has a lot of responsibilities. And the other 9-round closing, that owner was just, he did a lot of things that did not line up with the values of 9-round, and he made a lot of bad choices intentionally, and he was very like in your face about his bad decisions. Like he brought his bad decisions to social media and was like, I'm not gonna say what he did, but he did something that was really bad, and literally the entire town hates him now because of how just how poorly he was acting. Anyway, so yeah, Justin ended up having to work pretty much all day, so he came home for a little while, and he came to bed and like we got to sleep together for a little while. Not like I was already asleep, he came in and he also went to sleep. Okay. Not that I feel like that has to be explained, but anyway, so yeah, that was nice. And I woke up and I felt him like kissing my cheek, and I'm like and he was like, I have to go back into work, and I was like, no, my Sheila. But I was like, I don't want you to think that I'm not happy for you, because I am, that you know y'all are getting a lot more business, because the one that he worked at was smaller than the one that closed, and more people were at the bigger one just because it had a central location to the school. Anyway, I don't know why I picked this mirror to do but yeah, I was like, I don't want you to think that I'm not happy because y'all are getting so many new clients. I think it's amazing. I just miss you, that's all. As if Justin is not here like literally all the time. But yeah, I was like, I just miss you, and that's all. I don't want you to think that like I'm not happy for you guys, because I am. So yeah, so he's at work right now, so that's why he's not here, and that's why like you don't hear him. in the background. But no, I'm happy for him because I know that this is what he wanted, and he's been putting in so much work. He and like the rest of the people that work there, like they've been putting in so much work. So to see it finally, like all their hard work, to see it pay off now finally feels really good, especially since like I know how happy this new transition is making all of them. It's really exciting to see that play out. Anyway, so last night I went to work. I had a splitting headache from like 10 o'clock all the way up until I got out of my shower. I don't know what it was. It was like once I got out of my shower and got in bed, I was good. I was literally fine. But before then, your girl was just not in a good place. Okay, I wasn't. Also, I feel like I haven't really talked about this, and I probably do need to talk about it. The Tik Tok ban. So I've seen a lot of varying things about what's going to be going on. I understand like the government's worried about data and blah blah blah, but like you're not worried about Meta, you're not worried about Instagram, Temu, Shein, none of that matters, but TikTok is where you draw the line. I personally feel like we should keep TikTok. If you're asking me, somebody that's not, you know, super politically educated. That sounds bad. No, I'm just not somebody that's like super into politics, right? Anyway, I did vote in the election. Like, I'm not so not into politics that I didn't vote. Definitely voted for Kamala. Thank you. Anyway, there are millions of Americans that get substantial income from posting on TikTok. I'm one of those people. Like from the creator fund, not much. Like I don't care about telling y'all how much money I make from TikTok. Like I think from December to the month of December, I think I made like $700. The month before that, I think I made like $2,000, something like that. But anyway, I do a lot of brand partnerships, and those brand partnerships like come in the form of like TikTok sometimes. So does that affect me? Yes. However, I always said that I'm never going to put all of my eggs in one basket. Like, as soon as they started saying, like, oh, TikTok may go away, TikTok may go away, I was already making other plans, okay? I was already making other plans. And then that's when I started to, dude, look at my drawstring. Okay, that was gonna be so much worse than that. Anyway, that's when I started making other plans. Like I started beefing up my Instagram, started posting more on Instagram, on my reels, my stories, doing more posts. And of course, like we have had this for forever. And my YouTube isn't at the point where it's like monetized. I mean, my YouTube is monetized, but as far as like doing brand partnerships on YouTube, I haven't gotten to that point yet, which is fine because it still kind of feels like it's like our little cozy corner that nobody knows about. But anyway, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is like the main reason that when people ask like, oh Jay, like you're famous on TikTok, like why do you still work as a nurse, like blah blah blah, like you could just have TikTok. And I would literally always say social media can be here today and gone tomorrow, and then what? We have this nice big extravagant house and neither one of us can pay for it? No. And so for that reason, obviously I continued to work as a nurse, and I wasn't going to stop being a nurse just because I got some followers on social media and I was starting to make a little money. Like, no, that's actually ridiculous. And the fact that people were doing that is kind of insane. So I feel bad for the people whose sole income was TikTok, and now they have these big extravagant houses, these beautiful cars, this lifestyle that they formulated for their kids, their entire family, and now it's about to all go to waste because that TikTok income is about to stop coming in. And that's just, it's sad. It's sad. It makes me sad for a lot of people. But anyway, that's just kind of where I'm at with it, truthfully. I don't know why my drawstring literally looks so crazy. Oh, I guess I have to untwist it. But anyway, yeah, it makes me feel really bad for those people. And I wish that it just honestly did not even have to be this way. But from what I've heard, TikTok is saying that they're going to shut down regardless of if the government bans them. That's the part that like doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Like, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel the need to do like that? Just, I don't know. That just genuinely doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But that's what they're saying. That's how they're feeling. So whatever. But yeah, everybody's talking about like, oh, like what app are we gonna go to? after TikTok goes away, and some people are going to Red Note. I don't read Mandarin. I'm not interested in learning Mandarin, or like even going to like a different social media app like that. Like I don't think that it's important enough like that to me, because realistically, I'm not on TikTok as much as I used to be. And like the past 6 months, I kind of stopped caring about TikTok as much, because it can be so finicky, and it's like you take hours and hours and hours like editing these videos and making it to be, you know, formulated and cool and whatever, and then it gets like no views, or you get like $1 from it, and it's just, it can be really, really frustrating. So that's why you have to go into things like that, not for the money. You have to go into it because it was fun. And I absolutely love content creation. Like I love making content for other people to consume. Like I think that it's awesome. I think that it's fun. But sometimes it can be a little draining, especially being a Black creator. It can be really, really hard, because it's like you're making this like super cool, amazing, relatable content, and then somebody else can come over that's not POC, and they can make a video just like flipping their hair back and forth, and they get millions and millions and millions of views and $30,000 from one video. It's hard, and it's just a place where you just kind of can't like compare yourself, because comparison is the thief of joy. But I am happy where I'm at. I don't really know what my talent manager is going to do as far as like TikTok being gone. I don't know if that's going to affect the brand deals that we have at all, but at the end of the day, brands are still going to need marketing. So whether they go to Instagram or Facebook or whatever, like they're going to go to something. Like I'm not super worried about that part. But anyway, tonight is shift 2 of 3. I will see y'all in the morning.
Later on.
Huh?
I'm talking about what's your deal?
My breakfast?
Yes.
Sweet tea. Anyway, so I went to work last night. First of all, I left the house early so that I could stop by and get coffee. I was in the coffee line, had my order taken and everything, and he was like, I'm so sorry, like my card reader machine isn't working. You can just pay when you get up to the window. So I was like, okay. And I had like a 15-minute cushion between like then and when I wanted to like be at work. And so it was just taking too long, so I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna risk being late to work when I literally left the house early. So I left, and I didn't pay for anything, so it was fine. Anyway, so I get to work, and I gather all of my knickknacks, and I'm walking into the hospital, and then I'm like, I don't have my badge. My badge is in my car, which is all the way back there. And I can't just like go up to the, well, number one, I can't even get into the hospital because I don't have my badge. Anyway, and if we try to clock in on the computer and we don't have our badge, we get half of a point. Half of a point. And we work on like a 10-point system. And every time you call out, you get half of a point. Half of a point. No, you get 1 point. You get 1 point if it's more than 4 hours before the shift starts. You know how many points I got? I think I have like 7. But I haven't called out in a really, really long time. So, but yeah, I didn't want to sacrifice that half point, so I had to run back to my car, run back up to the unit so that I could clock in on time. So that sucked. Anyway, by the time I got there, of course, my face is glistening because I'm so high. So I go into a delivery, and we were like waiting, and everybody was like very quiet, very zen. And I really, really, really like this patient, and I really like their family. And so like we were waiting for another contraction, and it was just like very quiet. Everybody's relaxing. She's focusing on her breathing, whatever. And then the doctor goes, oh, hey, like, this is Jay. She's going to be your nurse. And the patient was like, yo, yeah, like, we met this morning, because I had started her induction the morning prior. And the doctor was like, isn't it so awesome having a nurse that's TikTok famous? When I tell you, I was floored that she would say something like that. And she just kept going on and on, like, yeah, like Jay's TikTok famous, and she has all these followers, and she goes on all these trips, and she does this and she does that, and everybody loves her, and they call her Nurse Jay, and blah blah blah. Like my whole discography is being explained right now in betwixt a contraction. So I'm just like I was just so upset. Not really upset. Upset is not a good word, but like I don't talk about TikTok or like my social media following at all at work, because we've talked about this 100,000 times on this channel, but like because it just makes people treat you differently, and I don't want to be looked at differently. I just want to be Jay, like the nurse that you didn't know was quote unquote famous before this. And so of course I had the doctors like, oh my gosh, you didn't tell me you were famous, you didn't tell me you were famous. I'm like, and so yeah, so that happened, and we go out to the desk and the doctor's like finishing up her H&P or whatever, her delivery note. And I was like, I cannot believe you did that. And she's like, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And everybody's like, oh, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? And she was like, well, I just told the patient and her family that Jay was TikTok famous. And everybody was like, you did it. You did it. You did it. She was like, yeah, I did. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. And they were like, Jay hates when people talk about that. And she was like, oh, well, I think it's cool. So I was talking about it. I was like, but no, it's sweet that, you know, she thought of it that way. It's just not my thing. Anyway, but yeah, it was a good night. And today I'm gonna weightlift. I'm not gonna go to Orange Theory because I already went to Orange Theory this week. I need to drop my membership class down to the 1 class back. I mean, to the 4 class back, not the 1 class back. Anyway, tonight is gonna be my last night, and then I have 2 days off. And yeah, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. All right, guys, I'm going in for my last shift of the week. Thank you so much for spending this week with me. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. I love you.
Life moves fast and you do what you want.